In a jungle, a house sparrow named Lu and a hen sparrow named Mu lived in a nest with their two children. Both used to bring food for their children. It was a rule of the town that as much as one bring food, he or she can keep the food as much the family need, and half of the spare food, and other half of spare food he or she has to submit with the head of town for the families who could not go out for food for some reasons. One day Lu and Mu were going to search for food. They sat on a tree to take some rest in a nearby town. Two men who were sitting under the tree, talking that after a week it will be so cold that no human, even a single bird, could be able to leave her or his nest, and this cold will last for about a week. Hearing this, Lu and Mu decide that they will try to collect as much food as possible, and they will take it all and store it in their nest and keep the head of town uninformed about this excess food. The first day they brought the food and store the whole food in their nest. Second day they also brought the more food, and when they went to store the excess food in their nest, they found the previously stored food was less. They asked their eldest boy that where is the excess food they have stored. He said that the representatives of town head came and asked about the excess food, so I gave them the excess amount of food. Both Lu and Mu were very angry with their child, but their child said that we should speak the truth and always believe in God, and this excess food distributed among the needy people. Lu and Mu strictly forbid their son that you will not tell anyone about this excess food. Lu and Mu store a large amount of food for up to a week. After a week, all of a sudden, very cold winds start blowing, and it becomes so cold that no bird could leave its nest. After 2 days passes well, on the third day, a strange smell spreads in the nest that all the family members start coughing continuously. Lu and Mu got very much worried and tried to track down the bad smell location where they knew that the food that they had collected had become moldy and spoiled due to moisture. Lu and Mu used to have a small amount of excess food, which they stored methodically and carefully, but the food which they had now collected could not be preserved in such a careful manner, owing to the great quantity and the small space of the nest which caused it to spoil. The Lu and Mu face 3 problems. One is how to get the spoiled food out of the nest, because it is very cold outside, and no one will know that they have stored so much food. Another problem was that due to the cold weather, they could not go outside to look for food, and they had no food left because all the food they had stored had gone bad, and they could not go to the chief to get food because they had not deposited food with them for more than a week. And the third problem was that everyone in the family had started coughing, and now they were thinking, what will happen to us and our children? Suddenly, there is a knock at the door of their nest. Chief enters the nest with 2 of his people and says, "I am sorry it took me some time to come. Someone informed us that there was continuously coughing sound coming from your nest. That's why I have brought a doctor who will treat you, and the other person will clean your nest, and there is a good news for you, that the force of cold will break tomorrow, and it will be a normal day. You guys don't worry at all about food. It is our responsibility to deliver food to your homes until you guys get well." The next day, when everything became normal and all family members were feeling good, the baby bird said to his parents that now you people surely have known how good a person our chief is, and to live together and share things with everyone and take care of others, and above all, speaking the truth, has many benefits. Lu and Mu are embarrassed and promises their children that they will take care of all this.